let's start with the fact that people very rarely think about the torments to which animals and birds are condemned when their most precious and valuable thing is taken away from them. I'm talking about their freedom. Today, we have prepared a video that will make you 100% reconsider your views on many things that were considered natural. So please pay close attention to the reaction of our younger brothers who were released for the first time in their lives. Meet Taffy the bear. As you can see, today he is really happy because before he had to spend all his time in a cramped cage. The white bear can't believe his luck even after he finds himself in his native land. Finding yourself free from wild animals is like starting life from scratch. Good luck, Taffy. Even though this kid saw the ocean for the first time with its own eyes, it was not confused and knew exactly what it had to do. Finally, the elephant was freed from the metal shackles and can now live a full life.
Off you go.
The pig has a burst of joy when it first sees something other than the familiar environment of the industrial farm. This beautiful creature was injured and nursed by people. When the ceremony of release took place, the bird opened its wings to express endless gratitude to its rescuers. We all know that all types of children can properly develop only in their natural environment, and we hope that now the little turtles will be as comfortable as possible to grow up. Three seals had to participate in a real race to understand which of them was most eager to get out into the wild and their native sea expanses. After being released, the koala immediately took advantage of the situation and climbed the nearest tree as high as possible, so it wanted to make sure to avoid any other contact with people who could take it away. Despite the fact that many pigeons are tamed, birds still tend to soar freely in the air. They can live carefree and easy. When you have new friends, you need to immediately find a common language, and this is what the cute primate tried to do, only after being released from the cage. Horses are free animals, and they definitely need complete freedom. The sea turtle was full of happiness and enthusiasm, barely touching the water. I am sure that unforgettable adventures are waiting for it now. There is complete confusion and shock in the eyes while the body knows what to do. It just rushes to freedom. Just another moment, and this nimble baby will start a new life. This porcupine did not waste a second when it realized it was possible to get out of the cage. It would be strange to wait even more. Very carefully, as if expecting some trick, the paws of a wild cat still stepped on the snow, and then there was nothing to stop it. And this fluffy creature was launched like a rocket. The speed is simply explosive. The pleasant excitement of elephants before the meeting with a free life, I can feel it even through the screen. Isn't that right, friends? This wolf was already resigned to his sad fate, but it's great that there are kind people in the world who are ready to help even dangerous predators. The young man did a really good deed. He bought the birds from the first seller he met and then gave them freedom. The reaction and crazy eyes of this tiger are simply shocking. It was so scared that it didn't even realize that it was finally free.
And we're moving on at the speed of light. All the most interesting things are still ahead.
The choice between a closed cage and boundless expanses of water is obvious. Many people gathered to see how the growing bear would be freed from its imprisonment forever. Good luck to you, baby. This man nursed the proud bird for a long time because of a wing injury. Finally, it was the time for the moment when the feathered creature was able to inhale the air with a full chest. Sometimes, instead of gratitude for your noble deed, you also get someone's inexplicable aggression. When this little duckling found itself in a difficult situation, its parents were powerless to do anything. Fortunately, a random woman found a way to free the baby. It's beautiful, like in a magic trick when pigeons fly out of a magician's hat. It's good that the men guessed to take care of safety and climbed onto the roof of the van. Otherwise, the consequences of meeting with a rhinoceros could be unpredictable. Now you can witness such a family reunion. Can you see how cute it is? This bull shark got into a very unpleasant situation when it swam too close to the shore. Fortunately, there are such responsible and fearless fishermen. No amount of money is worth the freedom of living beings, so thank you, my friend. This elephant and her baby elephant were stuck in the dried mud, and it would seem there was no way of salvation for them. However, they were saved in time. It is unclear how this creature ended up so far from the water. Fortunately, there was someone who returned it to its natural habitat. It's an amazing sight how little turtles hurry to have fun in the water. One can even paint a picture. Today is a great day for these seals since they're absolutely free. It seems that the bear was a little confused by the unexpected release. No worries, you get used to freedom quickly, my friend. And this is who's really sick of being locked up. Just a second, and the beast simply disappeared from the field of view of people. This inhabitant of the depths had no one to ask for help, but it didn't have to ask the divers, who were not indifferent when they saw what a terrible situation the whale shark got into. Slowly moving to its new life with confident steps. Four zebras felt the smell of freedom for the first time. Now you're on your own, my friends. Just a couple of flaps of the wing, and you won't see this bird again. This hyena was happy to return to its home. Probably the first thing it wanted to do was to meet its friends. The predator wanted to be free so much that it seems that even 10 people would not have held it now. These little penguins staged a real racing competition when they were first released into the ocean. Apparently, there was a good attitude towards this wild cat, since it did not hurry to escape from the cage to freedom. But it's time to get used to independent life. The local authorities wanted to kill the crocodile, from which far more than one person suffered, but the locals decided to break the vicious cycle of violence and release it away from people where the animal belongs. Just look at how much burning joy this bunch of primates has. Are they great actors? Nah, you can't play with such emotions. More than 600 white-winged parrots are ready to discover a world of freedom. The tiger had to be taken to a safe place on the ship, but the beast could no longer withstand the imprisonment, and breaking out of the cage, made a spectacular jump into the water. Any bird should be free, always, period. These guys turned out to be from the category of those fishermen who really cared about nature in the first place. Therefore, the octopus was very lucky this time. No one wants to live in captivity. Just take a look at these birds, which are full of happiness when they are free. This team of men has a real chance to observe how a little elephant begins to come to life in all senses in its natural habitat.
And how do you like such a twist? To be honest, I can't do without your comments here.
The unrestrained fun of a whole family of monkeys tells us only that they are really happy to be home again. Hey kid, 3, 2, 1, and you have your new free life. The bear and its cubs were brought back into the wild, and it seems that they really like such drastic changes. The lioness seemed to be expecting some kind of trick since it did not dare to take its first step towards a free life for so long, but it took a chance, and it was worth it. Starting from now, everything in its life will be exactly as it should be. The main thing is to enjoy every moment. These babies finally have the opportunity to get acquainted with the world of wildlife. We wish them only good luck. The wingspan of such a large bird actually shows how important real freedom is for it. Any words are useless here. This cute baby was reunited with its mother, and it showed a gesture of sincere gratitude to the person. For some reason, I'm absolutely sure that the first thing after the release, the hippo will try to find a lot of water to take a long bath. And what do you think? These happy birds performed a spectacular show when they soared into the air from a locked cage. I want to warn you, you may start crying after watching the next video. The monkeys were so happy to move from a cramped space into an open aviary that they could not even contain their emotions. And this red-haired primate hated this cage so much that he was ready to smash it to pieces. He didn't want to see it again. This small dolphin could have lost its life when it was washed ashore by a strong wave. Fortunately, the fisherman noticed it in time and quickly tried to deliver the baby to its mother waiting nearby. As they say, every pig can find its swamp, so this pig hurried to soak in mud baths immediately after being released. Four giraffes were released into a protected area in South Africa. To say that the animals were really happy is to say nothing. Taking a bath with friends is a lot of fun. At the same time, doing it while being in the open spaces is even cooler. The fluffy beauty was waiting for the right moment to stay in the world of wild nature, and it was a great success.
And our episode has come to an end, and we hope that you enjoyed watching this video. We look forward to your questions and comments. Thank you for always being with us.